Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my updated acne foundation routine. Now, my skin has been breaking out since October of 2015, and I thought that once exams were done, which was at the end of November 2015, that my acne would have gone away. Unfortunately, it kept on getting worse since then, and I decided to do an updated acne foundation routine to show you guys that my acne can get really bad, and yeah, just show you guys ways that you can cover up this explosion of nastiness that's happening. So yeah, a lot of people were commenting that, oh, you know, your skin is not as bad as mine, or you know, your skin's not that bad anymore, what are you using, that kind of thing. And I just want to let you guys know that my skin can get quite bad. I don't think my skin has ever been this bad on camera before, so brace yourselves. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I cover up my cystic acne situation, then please keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, my acne is kind of very active, and it's very sore, and it's like those cystic pimples that take a long while to go away. So yeah, I'm currently in a hectic situation. I already exfoliated my face off a camera, which is a very important step, because when you have acne, and especially you have those big pimples, your skin is continuously like healing, and you know, it's swelling up and like in that specific area, and then the swelling goes down, and then there's a whole bunch of dead skin cells there. So you need to exfoliate to make sure that those dead skin cells are gone, and so that your makeup application is smooth. So I'm gonna go in with my vitamin C moisture mist. You can use a toner, whatever you feel like using. I'm just gonna make sure this is nicely absorbed into my skin. So then I'm gonna go in with a facial moisturizer. This is the Eucerin Even Brighter day cream, and this has an SPF of 35. And then I'm just gonna concentrate this on the outer perimeters of my face, because I still tend to get oily in my T-zone area. Okay, so I'm just applying an eye gel from the Body Shop. I will link all the details down below. And I prefer using an eye gel rather than an eye cream, because a cream tends to make my under eye concealer crease. Okay, so now that your skincare is done, you want to wait a while before you start applying makeup on, because you want to give your skincare time to settle into your skin. So yeah, I'm gonna be back in a second. The first primer I'm gonna use is my Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. This has glycerin in it, and basically this really helps, especially in your dry, cakey areas. It just prevents the foundation from caking up. If you guys don't have Nimue Men Aftershave Balm and you're really desperate because it's like caking up around the area where you have a pimple, you can take like any lip balm of your choice, not a lip gloss though, because it's not really gonna work. But you take a lip balm and you just dab it in the area where you think like the foundation is gonna cake up and settle. And when you apply your foundation over, it like literally slides and glides over that area and does not make your skin look cakey at all. So that's a tip that I always use, and it actually really works. And that's what I used to do back in the day when I didn't have Nimue Men Aftershave Balm. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Double Wear Concealer. This is a lot darker than my skin tone. I think it's like 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a large concealer brush, and basically I'm just gonna go in and spot conceal all the pimples on my face. And basically what this does is it gets rid of that redness, so that when we go in with foundation, it doesn't peek through. Okay, so the reason why we're using specifically a darker concealer to just spot conceal is because it hides the spots better than a concealer that is your skin tone. Okay, and then we're going to be going in with my Studio Fix Cloud Foundation in the shade NC45. And then I'm going to blend this in with a damp beauty blender. And you want to start from the center of the face, working outwards. This way it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask and your foundation blends into your hairline. Okay, so I'm just changing onto a brush now to just make sure that everything is nicely blended. Okay, so moving on to concealer now. I'm using the LA Pro Conceal Concealers. This is in the shade Warm Honey. I'm going to drag down the concealer in a V shape. Then I'm going to take it down the center between my eyebrows, down the center of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. I'm going to start blending the center of my face first, and then I'm going to be blending under my eye area. Okay, so I'm going to take a slightly light tinted powder and I'm just going to set my under eye area and wherever we highlighted. Okay, so now using a dark tinted powder, I'm just going to go in and contour the face. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of Studio Fix powder and just lightly dust the face, just making sure all the powders blend in together. I'm not using too much of powder because this can also tend to make the face look cakey. Okay, and then we're going to move on to blush. Now specifically if you have acne on your cheek area, you do not want to use a shimmery blush, so I was just going for a matte blush. I'm going to be using the LA Spice palette and I'm going to be mixing these two colors together. And I'm going to be applying it onto my cheeks. Okay, so I'm going to be using the highlighter from the Spice palette and I'm going to be applying just a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones. If you have breakouts in this specific area, you want to avoid any types of shimmer at all costs because any kind of shimmer on the face can emphasize your breakouts. Now you see I have breakouts right here, so I'm going to stop my highlight right there to prevent my breakouts from looking horrible or drawing attention to it. Okay, so as you can see, we covered all that we needed to, and you can see there's like bumps on the skin, but that we really can't cover because it's like sticking out of the skin. There's no way to cover that. So yeah, lastly I'm gonna go in with my Alila Fix That Makeup Setting Spray and we're just gonna fuse all the powders on our face and make it look like skin.